presence again. Your attack should land now. Did I scan on this enemy?
Okay, Zio and Fist. Nice.
Let's see. Go for it, Hardy! Now! You're done for! Back here!
Don't think so.
Do I have a Zeodyne anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Okay, but you have high magic stat.
Titania!
The enemy!
Get ready.
This work. Holly Deuce! We can't slow down now. Everyone, follow my lead.
I have to do this. This should help. All right, attempt. Here we go. Don't you dare run.
My time to shine! Finishing!
This will be it. Really? Okay, I really thought that was gonna be it.
I have a really bad feeling about this roulette board.
If we land on death, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. What?
Huh? Nothing's happening?
Misfire, huh? I've had enough of gambling with fate. Let's take it down.
Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Say goodbye.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Okay, I'm ready to drop instead of... Yeah, that does everything, so Mipatra. Ooh, it's gonna be nice to have that.
I've gained a new power.
Return to the entrance of Tartarus. Cool. Okay, so we have an easy way for us to get out now. How much does that cost? 24? Very nice.
Good job, everyone.
Oh man, it's exhausting dealing with two of them at once.
The two claiming to be Strega did not interfere this time.
It's probably because we have their navigator. They can't outmaneuver us now. Anyway, I'm glad everything went well. Still, Aragaki-senpai never showed, huh? Amada-kun, too.
The chairman doesn't seem to be too concerned. He's already headed home.
Yamagishi, do you know where they are?
Sorry, I haven't been able to locate them yet.
Let's return to the dorm for the time being. Akihiko, are you listening?
Today is October 4th, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Go on back without me. I'm gonna go look for them.
Wait, senpai! I wonder what's up.
Akihiko.
You came, just like we agreed. Do you know why I called you here? You probably have an idea, since you skipped the operation for it. 2 years ago today, on October 4th. That was the day my mom died here. They called it a car accident, but it wasn't. I saw the whole thing. I saw my mom get killed. You murdered her! Since then, not one good thing has happened. Just being alive is torture, and all I get from people is sympathy, no matter where I go. What's the point of living like this? I've even thought about killing myself. But I wouldn't be able to face Mom like that. That's why I vowed to live until I found her killer. You! I once heard you say you wanted to forget what you did on that day. So, when I realized it was a full moon today, I knew I had to confront you. Today, Mom is with me. I'll make you remember what you did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
Do it.
Oh, no one else is back yet?
Man, I wonder why Sonata-san was acting so weird. Something about the date? What's so special about October 4th?
October 4th. That's right. I was so focused on the operation that I didn't realize it. Today is the anniversary of the day Amada's mother was killed.
She was killed?
Yamagishi, I need you to locate Aragaki and Amada immediately. There's a good chance they'll be together. Akihiko must have already realized it.
I'm on it.
What's going on?
Public records say that Amada's mother was killed in an accident, but in truth, we were the ones responsible for her death.
What?
It happened 2 years ago, when we were hunting down a shadow that appeared in the city. Aragaki had only just awakened his persona, and he lost control of it for a moment. We'd been so focused on the shadow, we hadn't accounted for any civilians in the area. Unfortunately, there was one casualty. It was Amada's mother.
No way! Are you kidding me?
Wait, so to Amada-kun, Aragaki-senpai is...
I should have considered this when Amada volunteered to join us. It's possible that he...
I found them! They're at Tatsumi Port Island! They're together. And I'm picking up someone else, too.
Is it Akihiko?
Wait, this is... No, it's Striga!
Hey, isn't that a problem?
This couldn't be worse!
Senpai! Come on, we gotta follow her! Right?
Do it. I won't stop you. You're right. I just wanted to forget. That's why I left everyone behind. And tried to use the drugs to suppress my power. But nothing I did could erase the memory. No matter what I do, I always end up back here.
And this is why he's always hanging
It's
out
my
in this
fault.
alley back here.
This is what I deserve.
This
But
is
I gotta
always where
give you
he's
a
at.
warning.
It's because he's always
A
living with
warning.
that. God damn. I'm tearing up. That's the reason why he's always back here.
You take my life, and you're going to end up just like me. You better be prepared for that.
What? Are you begging for your life?
Even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Shut up! That's bullshit!
I must say, I agree. These are not his sins to bear.
That is the nature of revenge.
Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
That's right.
What do you want?
Losing one of our own has posed a slight challenge for us, but we cannot simply turn a blind eye to all the trouble you've caused.
You bastard.
Fear not. This life is but a stepping stone. I shall deliver unto you both salvation.
What'd you say?
My, protecting your would-be murderer?
Oh, but that's right.
Whether or not to this boy's revenge, you are fated to die regardless.
What does he mean?
You've been taking those suppressants for some time now. You don't have much longer.
That's bullshit!
The medicine kills you.
Listen to your body. The signs have already begun.
What are you talking about? You're just going to die? No matter what?
Which totally fits into the Jungian themes as well. Like Jung always talked about if you are suppressing your, if you're suppressing all of your shadows and stuff like that, and not like healthily having a persona, then you are basically harming yourself. That's a huge part of Jungian psychology. So the idea of him taking these literal suppressants to suppress his persona and not confront his shadows is quite literally killing him.
Even if I don't do anything? That's not fair! This is all I've been living for! What was even the point then?
The cause of death is hardly of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. You were planning to join him once the deed was done, were you not?
That's dark.
Mata. What?
This may be a bit ill-timed, but no matter. It matters not whose life I take first. You're both destined to perish anyway.
Shut the fuck up!
No.
Now then, with what life you have left, answer me this. There is a navigator in your ranks similar to Chidori, is there not? You've been killing the shadows we wish to protect with startling efficiency before we can even arrive. Tell me, which one of you is it? If you don't expedite your answer, then this will hurt you more than it hurts me. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or are you ready to talk?
There's no one.
Wait! It's me.
Really now?
It's the truth. That's the only reason they let me join, even though I'm a kid.
What are you?
Quiet. I wasn't talking to you.
It doesn't matter now. I'll never have my revenge. I don't have any reason to live. What's the point in fighting anymore?
I see. So, you accept salvation. What a beautiful end to your life. Very well. You shall go first. Rest peacefully.
Mom.
Just what was that for? What reason could you possibly have to risk your life for this child?
Shinji!
Your companions? How very unfortunate. The fun had just begun.
Shinji! Hang in there!
Aragaki!
Senpai!
Aragaki-san!
What's with the long face? Isn't this exactly what you wanted? It's all right. Hold on to that anger. Let it be your strength. You've still got your whole life ahead of you, don't you, kid? From now on, you're gonna have to live for yourself.
But I can't.
Okay. Look after him.
I will.
This is how it should be.
Ooh, just needed a moment. After many hard-fought battles, our team has suffered our first casualty. A dear friend's life has been claimed in a manner I never could have imagined. That night, no one spoke a word. Then the next day, yesterday was a terrible tragedy. However, I must still go to school today. Because life goes on.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We tragically lost him to senseless violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
The principal continues with his eulogy.
He just never stops talking. I'd never even heard of any Aragaki. Had you?
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk. I just want to get home. I gotta study for my mock exam.
Hey, you guys know who this Aragaki is? Wait, you're not even in the same year. No way you'd know him then. Anyways, it's crazy that stuff like this really happens, huh?
Honestly, you need to shut the fuck up.
Huh? What the hell's your problem?
Shut up.
Huh? What are you getting up for?
I said shut the hell up!
Iori, sit down.
damn it!
Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Sonata-senpai today?
No, I have not.
He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all. I hope he's okay.
I don't think anybody was closer than those two.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, sure.
When you get back today, let's meet in the lounge. I think you all know the reason.
Right.
I don't expect you to have your thoughts in order. I'm not even sure what to do myself. All right? I'll see you then.
So it's about Amada, huh? Well, this'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah.
Hey. At the usual for lunch. I was wondering what ramen tastes like when you skip class. It's surprisingly good. You could have invited me at least once, you know. Come on, say something. Why do you have to be like that? Always going off without saying a word. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around? Yeah, you're right. I was always the one running off on my own. I was too obsessed with getting stronger, ever since I lost Miki. That's all I've cared about. I thought if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone, but I was wrong. And now you're gone too. God, it's like the world is laughing at me. I knew what we were getting into. I knew we were putting our lives on the line, but I was so focused on fighting that I didn't see anything else. It doesn't matter how strong I was. Look what happened! I know, Shinji. Crying won't change anything, right? I don't need you to tell me that. In the end, I can't run away from who I am. I've had enough of this.
Aki's new voice actor has big shoes to fill. He crushed that scene. The resolution in Sonata's heart has awakened a new persona. Sonata's persona, Polydeuces, has given rise to Caesar. Electric Onslaught. Severe electric damage to one foe. Ignoring resistances, high chance of shock.
Rest easy, Shinji. You just watch from there with Miki. I've still got a job to do. Isn't that right?
You all know the reason we're gathered here. We need to discuss how to deal with Amada. I've already consulted the chairman. I guess, bring him here.
Understood. It's my fault. I knew it was strange when Aragaki-senpai told me he'd be late, but I didn't say anything. If I'd only listened to my intuition, this wouldn't have happened.
This is not on you, Fuka.
That's right. It's not your fault. If there's anyone who should have realized, it's me.
I should have been taking things more seriously, too. I knew this wasn't a game. But I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past. Shinji's last words were, This is how it should be. He was a hell of a guy. He even faced death with a smile. So, from this day forward, I'll face things head on too.
This is how it should be. Huh.
Senpai.
Reporting in. Amada-san is not in his room.
He's not?
Evidence indicates that his window has been pried open. Hamada-kun!
Oh, wait, Fuka, where are you going? Do you even know where to look?
Well, no, but we can't just let him go off on his own, right?
You're just gonna run around without a clue? You'll never find him like that.
Maybe not, but we have to try. Hamada-kun has nowhere else to go. I know exactly how that feels.
We gotta go look for him.
But where do we even look?
You of all people should understand, Yukari-chan!
Fuka.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Give him some time. Dragging him back won't change how he feels. And we can't protect him forever.
Akihiko.
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how to live his life. We all choose our own paths.
Yeah, it still feels a little cold, you know. He's still just a kid going through a lot, and he still needs support. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them? You mean the ones that we planted with Shinji? Great. Great!
I speculate.
My functions cannot address any highly metaphysical issues. As I am unlikely to be of any assistance, I will stand by until further notice. This always feels like the point in the game that just, it shifts. The tone has always been dark, but it shifts in a way in this game at this point in time. Especially for the player themselves, I feel like. You know, like the first time you play this game, you're kind of just going through the motions, right? There's not like a huge overarching story or drive, other than like you're just going month to month, making sure that the shadow gets down. You have a purpose, but your purpose doesn't become more until now. I think this is the point in the game that truly makes people cement their love for this game, because all of a sudden you as a player have like a distinct purpose and drive to continue on. So like this part of the game is just so important to the overall story and narrative and the themes. And I love it and I hate it. And it's very emotional. I don't know how many of you are new to this game and had no idea this was coming, but this always feels like such a turning point for us, for all of us. Oh man. You know, we're only 70 hours in. But it's such a hard part of the game to go through. Knowing it was coming was difficult as well, but here we are. Okay, so a lot of people have been wanting me to talk about the persona that represents some of our party members, and I've kind of avoided doing that for a lot of really good reasons. And it was largely because I wanted to get to this point in the story before we looked at any of them. And that's because some of this stuff is relevant. It's very relevant. I mean, they don't choose these things just out of random. These things have an influence on our characters, the parts of their stories, and things like that. So now, let's talk about it a little bit. So we've got three major ones that we want to talk about today. Ken, Akihiko, and Shinji. So Ken's is Nemesis, Akihiko's is Polydeuces, and Shinji's is Castor. So let's talk about Castor and Polydeuces. So Castor and Polydeuces are twin brothers. Castor is the elder twin brother of Polydeuces and part of the Argonauts. Castor and Polydeuces had the same mother, Leda, but Polydeuces' father was Zeus, while Castor's father was a mortal man named Tynediris. Castor was mortal, and Polydeuces is immortal, and when Castor dies, Polydeuces requests to share his immortality with him, and they become the Gemini constellation. So, in Greek mythology, Polydeuces and Castor are brothers, which is very, very reminiscent of what's going on here, and Castor dies. When this happens, Polydeuces goes through a change, and they become the Gemini constellation. So if I were to have talked about Castor and the fact that he dies, that may have been, somewhat of a spoiler. Now, Nemesis is also kind of related to a lot of this. So Nemesis is also known as, I don't know how to pronounce this, Rhamnusia, the goddess of Rhamnus, and is an ancient Greek goddess of divine retribution, which definitely falls in line with kind of Ken's story here about retribution against Shinji. She is also the daughter of Erebus and Nyx, which might become important also. So something else that kind of relates to them is that Nemesis is also believed to have produced the egg that hatched the two sets of twins, Castor and Polydeuces. It's interesting stuff. And the relationship between Polydeuces and Castor is also really interesting to me, since they are basically brothers in real life too. Symbolically, But yeah, a lot happened. A lot happened in this episode. A lot of sad stuff. Alright. Shinji helped us with this, so let's go ahead and harvest. The harvest has increased. Maybe it's because I studied how to grow them well. 5 soul spinach. Alright, we need to buy some more soul spinach. Alright, is there anything else in town? No. Okay. Let's talk to everybody.
So,
Aragaki-san was such a badass all the way to the very end. When he was all like, this is how it should be, his last words just kept echoing in my head. Do you think yours would leave that kind of impact too? No way. Living up to that? No, there's no way. Same here. I don't think I could ever say something like that. I'm the worst. I lost my temper and snapped at Yukari-chan. It's just, I'm really worried about Amada-kun. I know what it feels like not having a place to belong.
Right.
Akihiko's right. Amada must decide what is best for himself. It is a difficult decision for such a young person to make, but I'm not worried. Amada has a strong will. I am confident he will make the right choice.
Hey, so...
Nowhere else to go, huh? Fuka's right. I should have considered his feelings. I wonder what he's doing now. Koromaru is looking at me with pleading eyes. He seems to want to go for a walk. Aigis can come with us tonight. Yeah, we're gonna go.
As usual, I observe no abnormalities in Koromaru-san's physical or mental status today.
The timing of this ain't great, actually.
May I have a moment of your time? There is something I wish to speak with you about. I was performing research today and came across a puzzling piece of information. It stated that there is a specific time of year in which one can reunite with the dead. It appears as though spirits return to the living realm during this time. What exactly does this mean? Once an organism comes to the end of its lifespan, its physical body will deteriorate. But does this mean that there is a spirit that exists independent of one's physical form? And in that case, would that mean that Aragaki-san is...
Oh.
Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What are you holding? It appears as though he wishes us to have it. Why don't we gratefully accept? Now, let's return to the dorm, shall we?
Okay.
I have a theory.
It is unfortunate, but not many students appear to be saddened by Aragaki-san's death. Apparently, human relationships are quickly forgotten, though our case is exceptional. The first semester is just a warm-up. The game starts for real during the second semester. You better use the library or study a lot at home. Second semester is gonna be rough. I'm nervous already. Okay, not a lot to do here.
Good day.
Oh, is there something I can assist you with? For some inexplicable reason, I have a sudden urge to, as you humans say, accessorize. Perhaps this is the perfect opportunity to don those items that you have brought me. Do you have any requests? Cat ears. Put on the cat ears.
Then, let us be off.
I mean, we could lose the nose. The nose kind of ruins it. What do you think? You're looking so cool.
You have my thanks.
Why, merci beaucoup. I mean to say thank you. Wearing these really does make you feel as if you are slowly transforming into a cat. But that's enough for now. Enough of that for now. I wouldn't really want to become a cat after all. Thank you for indulging me. Did you need anything else?
Here are my requests.
Okay, we got access to a bunch of new stuff.
By all
Seventh old
means,
document. Mikazuki Munichika.
I will await a report of success.
She'd like to try sushi.
If I may say so.
Ever since the time we went around sampling your world's culinary delights, my interest in food has been piqued. In my quest for more delicacies, I came across information about this sushi. I learned that it is eaten during festivities and often offered to the gods at their shrines. The sushi must taste divine, especially if it is the god's favorite food. I wish to have a bite
By
myself.
all means.
Okay, so maybe we need to go to the shrine for that? A Sengoku era
If I may
helm?
say so.
I would like for you to bring me a certain headgear. More specifically, this headgear is a helm that has existed since ancient times. Since this is an item rich with history, I expect that it will provide the wearer with quality defense. I believe you may be acquainted with someone who cherishes one such
I
helm
will
deeply.
await a report
Yeah,
of
we got a
success.
crazy teacher. Bring me a glasses wipe. Bring the item Elizabeth is asking for.
Marvelous.
Glasses, an object that makes you feel infinitely more intelligent when you don them. There is even an item that helps maintain the pristine quality of the lenses. I believe it is called a glasses wipe. While such an item is not necessary for those who do not wear glasses, it is essential for those who must. I would love to get my hands on this glasses wipe. Would you bring
By all
bring
means.
one to me? Is that? Okay.
Very well.
All right. Okay, where do I get the sushi? Alright, let's also find the teacher.
Welcome.
Oh dear.
It's sad when any student dies, no matter what they were like. I feel like I lost one of my own children.
Welcome. Come again.
Okay, maybe the faculty office? That seems to make sense. Yep, here we go. What? Yes, Fernak? Did you have a question about my lecture? Yes, what are you staring at? Is it my helm? Could that be it?
Great!
Is this really happening? Boy, oh boy, that's one discerning eye you've got there, kid. Isn't this helm great? Isn't it great? It's a historic masterpiece Masamune had since he was young. Mr. Ono keeps going on and on with his story. So Masamune gave this helm to his vassal before he departed. Such generosity, it's as if he foresaw his fate. And that's why I couldn't possibly part with it. I gave you something else from my personal collection though, one with no connections to Masamune. If you still want one, well, you do, right? Come see me again and I'll let you have it. Okay? I have a deeper understanding of history. Don't need it. Don't need it. I'm good. If I come back to speak with Mr. Ono at the faculty office another day, I might get my very own helm. Okay. Alright, so there's nobody to hang out with at school. Damn. Alright, I guess it's Moon. Are we about to max out Moon? Ugh. Cool. Alright. But that also means that I don't need to go and pick up a Persona of the Moon Arcana, so... Oh! Hey, so... I feel like I might get closer to Suimitsu. Really? Really?
Hey, so, about last time, let's go to Hagakure!
The restaurant is filled with the familiar smell of fish.
My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better-looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother. Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns. And then he died. Food poisoning. They said the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine, but I couldn't even cry. I actually felt... relieved. I thought... maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me.
It's terrible.
What kind of person feels joy when their own brother dies? I'm not. At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me, and everything else melts away. See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems, but if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother. Will I?
Just be yourself.
Be myself? Be myself! Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
Suimitsu truly appreciates me. I feel like our relationship is stronger.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Moon Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the moon within thyself.
Moon is now rank 10. So, once again, the Moon card is about illusion and deception. It can suggest a time when something is not as it appears, perhaps a misunderstanding on your part, or a truth you cannot admit to yourself. Some reverse keywords are insomnia, mysteries unveiled, release of fear, unhappiness, and unusual dreams. The upright card has keywords of deception, difficult periods, fear, hidden things, insecurity, and mental confusion. So this kid has been going through a lot. He has a lot of fear. He is trying to deceive us. He's got his little pyramid scheme thing, his cult that he's a part of, hidden things, insecurities, mental confusion, etc. He's got a lot of survivor's guilt, a lot of that stuff. The kid's got some problems, right? So it very much is about all of that. This isn't really a card about them finding the solution, so it seems like he doesn't really have the next step yet. As he goes into the next card, so what is this? This is card number 18? I think it's card 18. So whatever 19 is, that's his next step in life, right? He's Moon right now, he's got to move into the next one, so... The Moon social link has reached its maximum. You can now fuse Sandalphon.
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second!
Alright, we have the gourmet license. Yay.
The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true Gourmet King. I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master. Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it. I may have lost my title, but someday I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King the Third. That's my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but... I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time. Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here!
After Suemitsu finished bowl after bowl of ramen, I went back to the dorm.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus.
Man, that one happened quick.
It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus.
You look half dead.
Now how much time is he gonna spend in this alleyway, huh? Shinji spent years coming back to this place.
No one believed the truth. To this day, they say she died in an accident that didn't even happen. That's why I wanted to clear the record. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died in some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And now, I'm going to be left behind. Just like always.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. But you still have your life. I'm not here to bring you back. You can waste away here if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
I know that. I've known it all along. I've just been lying to myself. I needed something to hate. To keep myself going. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. All right. I'm not running away. I'm not running away anymore. I swear it. Aragaki-san, I'll see this through to the end.
No more nemesis. He doesn't have to look for revenge anymore. The resolution in Amada's heart has awakened a new persona. Nemesis has given rise to Kalanemi. Divine Intervention. Revives party. Fully restores allies' HP. And will reflect one attack. That is kind of beautiful. His next theurgy comes from what he may have wished he could have done in that moment when Shinji protected him.
Goodbye, Mom.
I like that.
I'll be okay now.
It's already been a day.
Yes, it has.
So, where's Sonata-san?
He said to leave Amada-kun alone, but maybe we should look for him.
What do you think?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I can't just sit here. I'm going right now to...
Amada-kun!
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
You were?
Amada, will you continue to fight?
Yes. I'm done running away.
That okay with you?
Positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Jeez, don't scare us like that, okay?
All right. I'll go and talk to the chairman. You should get some rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, not bad.
Now, I think we have to wait for the chairman to show up to get the glasses thing, right? He's a lot tougher than I thought, dude. I'd be so depressed for like 3 whole days maybe, or even a week. But he bounced back in just 1 day. Jeez, that kid's nuts.
All right.
It seems I appraised him accurately. He has the soul of a warrior. I admire his fortitude.
Is that...
I have confirmed the metamorphosis of 2 personas, most likely the result of Aragaki-san's death. There may be more changes to come, so I will remain in an observation mode.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry about what happened. You could have told me no, but you let me come back. I'll make it up to everyone, to Aragaki-san too. I gotta remember to go and buy some more of that soul spinach stuff. Okay. No events with anybody. So let's take a look here. Courage. We already know that one's for courage. Strengthen your muscles. Mind through meditation. So I'm guessing these are HP and SP. Let's do the SP one. Mindful Boot Camp. It appears to be software that teaches mindfulness. Even those who have a hard time concentrating will be able to focus their minds with this program. Lessons on proper breathing and posture begin to play. My head feels clearer than before. I feel like the meditations has helped me train my mind. Okay, max SP increased by 5. There we go. I was right. Alright, so the other one's gonna be HP. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room.
Hi. It's pretty chilly tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it. You look a little tired. Did something happen?
I lost a friend.
Oh, you did? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, I thought that was as normal as the changing of the seasons. But now, I understand why people mourn. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately,
For the first
I've been
time,
remembering things more clearly. You recall the end I've spoken of? Some were calling it the fall as well. It's drawing closer each night. Can't you feel it? You and I are like kindred spirits. So, I wonder why I'm the only one who remembers. This is tearing me up. Could it be that you can't accept me for who I am?
Kid's having an existential crisis. Pharos is smiling sadly. I sense a bond between Pharos and me. Rank 8 in death.
I'm sorry if I wasn't making any sense today. Maybe it's the change of season, but we're still friends. That will never change. Well, I'll be going for now. Good night.
I can hear people talking.
Hey!
Midterms start next Tuesday. Math is killing me. Sine, cosine, tangent.
Yep.
Sine, cosine, tangent. Sine, cosmos, cosmos, sin, tan. Sin, cos, sin, cos, sin, sin.
Huh?
What the heck? What kind of spell are you chanting? Midterms start next Tuesday.
Time to start class.
Exams start next Tuesday, but I'd rather spend the time doing experiments. The precise moment when two chemical agents come into contact, it's so exciting. I'm sure you all find experiments more exciting than just sitting in a chair, listening to me talk, right? Well, complaining about it won't do anything for us. Alright, here's a question to get you motivated.
Then,
How about you, Vernat? Your turn to answer my question today. Which hormone is the one in your brain that provides a sense of achievement? Sense of achievement. Melatonin is used to, calm you down, so it's dopamine, right? That hit of dopamine.
correct.
Oh, well, yes, that's correct. Dopamine's an important hormone that gives us a sense of accomplishment, joy, and excitement, which strives to motivate us. However, if it's overproduced repeatedly, that can lead to addiction. It's the same as other chemicals used in experiments and many things in life. Moderation is key. Make sure you remember that. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. And this is where we're gonna end this episode. That was a sad one. A lot happened. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Ninth Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Peto Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Doughty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Daniel, Yell, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.